Hey guys, it's been a while since I've done like a little life update, heart to heart. But I kind of just woke up today and I realized, dude, I have free will. I can make whatever video I want and I can talk about whatever I'd like. So, I wanted to update you guys on what's going on with me. Um, it is well today is the first, so it is New Year's, and I have some family over. But here I am in my room, and I'm just thinking. I haven't found a job yet. Which 3 months ago I posted a video. I believe it's called Blossomcraft. What's next? I actually see it in the corner of my eye. Where I talked about my departure as a partner. Well, not officially. I actually only like half departed. I said that I would stay on board to make videos and whatnot, but if you take a look at my channel history, I pretty much made no Blossomcraft videos ever since then. And the main reason being is I invested a lot of my time and energy into Maplestory. So you'll actually see on my channel, I have a couple of like Maplestory videos that I uploaded. Some did like surprisingly really well, which I was not expecting at all. So if you guys did watch that, subscribed, and still are tuning in, I want to say thank you for that. But yeah, I'm still currently unemployed and I'm still trying to find like jobs and stuff, and it's just been rejection left and right, which has been honestly impacting my mental health just a little bit. But I'd like to tell people that I'm an optimistic person, and I'm like, okay, it'll work out. But dude, every single day when I'm looking at my bank account, it's scary. Like, just not knowing if I will be employed and if I'll ever find that financial security in the next upcoming months is it does take a toll on me. And what have I been doing to kind of like occupy my time and get my mind off of things is I've been still streaming on Twitch. I've been focusing on like Maplestory because, when you submitted a job application, um all you can do is just wait, right? Like, you just wait for that phone call, wait for that email. And that's exactly what I've been doing. I've been putting time aside as much as I can to figuring out, like, okay, what jobs should I apply for, actually applying, writing cover letters, and it's just been rejection. But I'm gonna stay optimistic, and I I feel like something's coming, but like I don't know exactly what. Recently, I also started advertising my services to Fiverr because I did go to school for video productions, and I do have a lot of experience making videos for Blossomcraft. And so I was like, hey, you know what? Maybe I don't need to be the star anymore. Like, maybe I can help somebody else what with my editing skills, my expertise there. So I went on Fiverr, made an account. I actually had an account already. I made it back in like 2021. Never got any orders, but now in 2026, I can say it's 2026 now, I have a lot of experience with like video editing and stuff. So I feel more confident in my ability to maybe help some like Minecraft owners make some promotional content, whether it's clips of their own or if it's like if they're willing to pay me to come out to their server and learn about what their server has to offer, and then compose something of my own, which of course is a higher price because it's more time consuming. But I do feel confident in my ability with like understanding SMP servers and Minecraft in general to make content about it. I've never been the type to like really consume that much content, so it's gonna be a little bit tricky, because I think in a position like this where you're advertising yourself as like, I'll make advertising content for you, you have to really spend a lot of time on social media and then see what's popular, what the trends are, whether it's the music, whether it's like a certain meme format. So this is something that like I would like to really expand on as of recently. And this is just I think this was like my last resort, because I of course, I mean, like, I wanted to just like find a job. Like, I thought, honestly, guys, I thought it'd be easier to find a job based on my experience. I mentioned in my Blossomcraft What Next video that I was a manager at a sporting company. I also did like tech repairs, and I thought like with that wide range of like just leadership and experience, I thought that more employers would be excited to maybe like talk to me and get to know who I am. But like, dude, it's really really hard, and I don't know why. And I'm like like I'm getting more desperate as like time goes on. Um, but again, all I can do is just like wait. So I've been streaming, and fortunately, like it's not covering all the bills, but like this last month I made like $300. That's something, right? Like that's like I don't feel like I'm like completely wasting time and sitting on my ass doing absolutely nothing. Fortunately, with streaming and all my experience there and my following, I still can make like a couple of dollars, though it's just not like sustainable. But it does feel better, I guess, knowing that okay, you know what? Like at least I'm making like $1 here. At least I made like $2 for that stream, which is pretty much the ad revenue. When I do like an 8 hour stream, if you have been following me, it's roughly like $2 per stream. Even if I stream for like upwards of like 10 hours, it's at most like $3 if I'm like really lucky in like viewer engagement and maybe getting a raid here and there. But like that, I just can't expect that. And so all of these like these things have been like pretty stressful. And again, I woke up today and I was like, I have free will. I can make another life update video and talk to you. And this isn't scripted. I'm just like yabbling. I'm ranting right now a little bit. But ultimately giving you guys like an update on like my life, because some of you guys, I guess, watched me for a long time, and you may be curious if this video has like stumbled across your feed. I just want to let you guys know that life is hard. Life is really freaking hard, but I'm trying my absolute best. My goal in life is like to make content, so hence the reason why I'm like, you know what, even if I'm not the star of a video and I'm not working on my own channel, maybe I can help somebody else make their dreams come true, at a cost, of course, with my own experience. And hopefully like this whole Fiverr thing, it might work out, it might not. Like just really depends on like how I advertise myself, how confident I am in my own ability to make this like these promoting contents for like these other Minecraft servers. um but yeah, that is that everything. So pretty much the moral of the story is I'm still unemployed, but I'm still looking. Not only did I do like the Fiverr or put myself out there on Fiverr, I am trying to just see like, as I wait, if there's any like methods that I can just make money right now. Because I still gotta try to buy food, right? Like I still gotta just I have expenses. Every adult has their own expenses. Fortunately, I live with my dad right now, and I'm still giving him money every single month because I had money saved up, but that's like low key. It's running dry. It's going down, each and every month, and it's getting scarier and scarier. So I'm just trying to find solutions, even if it's short term. Like, okay, how can I make money this month? Like, just to, keep my head above the water, which is kind of how it feels right now. Just trying to make sure that I can keep my head above the water. And I know some of you guys might have like some personal gripes with AI. I do too, but I do utilize like ChatGPT. Like for example, when we made the LeooKnightus AIO program for Blossomcraft, I don't know if you guys are still using it. It's one of my most proudest things in my life. It's after the whole Twitch streaming and partnership and stuff like that. But LeooKnightus AIO was like all the code was written by like ChatGPT, but I was the one who prompted it and did all the labor of testing and to make sure that it worked okay, which it does, I think. But yeah, that's like back on topic with AI. I am like there was a website called like Outlier, which I found, which pays you for like helping AI, I guess, advance. And if you can't beat them, join them, right? Like like I don't know what else to do. I'm when you kind of just become desperate just to keep your head above the water, like like I slowly feel like morals and everything just kind of gets thrown out the window, because like dude, it can be a matter of like life and death, right? And ultimately I would like to just find like a full-time job and just like not worry about like, financial instability, find that financial freedom again, and just like enjoy my life, be able to go out and do things. But as of right now, January 1st, 2026, I am still struggling, and I'm trying to be as genuine as I possibly can be. So I didn't script this video. I just wanted to talk from the heart, give y'all an update, and I don't want to like be like a downer, I guess, throughout this entire thing. So that's the update for that. My stresses, but on the plus side, I'm still making money, like a little bit of money off Twitch, and Maplestory is going like pretty well. I think we've been kind of building like a decent reputation for ourselves. For anybody who doesn't understand Maplestory, it's just like an MMORPG, and a lot of like the fundamentals of like MMORPGs, since I played them at such a young age, I incorporated into Blossomcraft, and incorporated that like mindset of like grinding and stuff into Blossomcraft, which is I think where I found most of my success, like showing other players that like, dude, like you can really dial in and do some pretty amazing things on Blossomcraft if you just put your mind to it. There's a lot of skills that MMOs have or teach you that transfers over to Blossomcraft like very, very well. And so going to Maplestory, going back to my like my core skills, I guess, going to Maplestory, I really, really enjoyed it, and I think I am excelling at it. The one thing I'm really good at, which is kind of similar to like mining, I guess, on Blossomcraft, because you guys know me, I spent like 12 hours a day mining, just brain dead mining, making as much money as I can in game to give you guys the incentives of like stream elements. I just without the stream elements gig, I now just have time, and so I'm like, what, like I may as well just like do those crazy hours on like a game that I'm enjoying more as of right now, which is Maplestory. And we're like, for our class, we're ranked like 600. We set a goal to reach like top 100, and I think it's really impressive because we reached this point in the span of 3 months. Remember, it's been like 3 months since I started this game, and I'm in the top like 600 players of like my class, and to me that is impressive. Maybe some like end game players who are watching, it's like, oh, Leo, that's nothing. But for me, 3 months, learning the game from scratch has been so enjoyable. And that goes to like Blossomcraft. Like, I used to be the guy, I guess, everybody went to, like, hey Leo, how do you do this, how do you acquire that, etc. That was nice. Sometimes I actually do miss that, where I was the guy that people went to seek advice from. Now I get to finally just be in the back seat and play a game, absorb all the information, and even ask chat if I'm like struggling on something or not understanding something, and chat will teach me. And to be in the back seat again has been extremely enjoyable. I'm not like dreading like waking, well, not dreading like streaming, but like there's some days where I get out of bed late and I dread to get out of bed. But like when I am live, I'm live, and I'm present, and I'm happy because like I'm doing something that I enjoy for now. I know it's temporary, and I know it's not permanent, but like as for right now, like I just want to like utilize my time the best that I can to just be somewhat productive and like have fun while doing that, because with all the stress that's kind of on my back right now, I really do need that. So yeah, Maplestory is fun. Maplestory is fun on like a high note. And also I made it on like this channel called Maple Clips, which is a very popular channel in like the Maplestory field, I guess. Maple Clips is, they just compose like a bunch of like clips from different streamers, and I made it onto 2 separate videos, so that was really freaking cool to be recognized by them. I couldn't have done it without like the people that I met on Maplestory, because they were helping me like clip the moments, because when you stream for like 8 to 12 hours, there's gonna be moments where you're just gonna like be a little bit like crazy. you're gonna act a little crazy. You're gonna say things that are a bit crazy, and it just so happened that chat got a clip or two of me saying something wild, and then they sent it over to Maple Clips, which I'm truly appreciative for. If you guys are currently watching me play Maple Story and I say something like sus or something happens, don't be afraid to clip it, because like you're and if you support me, at least it helps me out. So that's cool. I think that's like mainly everything I wanted to say. How long is this? This is 15 minutes. I'm not even gonna edit this because I feel like I did an okay job ranting. I don't think there was many pauses. But yeah, I hope you guys have been doing well. Uh, I miss ya. Honestly, like there's some days where I wake up and I'm like, dude, I miss having structure, and I miss Blossomcraft. But at the end of the day, I gotta do what's right for me, and I gotta make sure that I'm okay. I gotta make sure that my family's okay. And I hope you guys enjoyed this little update video. Thank you again for watching, and see you guys when I see ya. I'll see you guys when I see ya. Peace out.